Hello, everybody. Today we are going to be talking about my personal theories and predictions for Insomniac Spider-Man 2. Now, here's my disclaimer. If you do not want to be possibly spoiled, these are all just my theories, my predictions. I don't know if any of them are going to be true, but if so, here's your warning. Alright? And with that, we're going to get right into it. We'll go from what I'm the most confident in to the least. And the first one's pretty confident for me. I think that the events of Insomniac Spider-Man 2 will lead to J. Jonah Jameson becoming mayor. I believe this will happen because Venom will most likely ruin our Spider-Man's reputation. During the events of the game, people will become fearful and hateful of Peter and Miles, making it easy to sway the people to vote for him. Also, during the Devil's Breath crisis, people were watching his show. And with Venom around dressed up as him, well, I'm going to play you some snippets of the first game to hear what I'm talking about. That's why it's believable to me.
I have never lied to you before, and I'm not going to start now. It's looking bad. We're running short on time. The elderly especially are in rough shape. And the NDC, despite working around the clock, as yet has no results. But do not forget this. We are New Yorkers. We take care of each other. We do what's right to the very end. And if we are facing the end, I can tell you this from the bottom of my heart. There's no one I'd rather have at my side. Whatever comes next, we will face it bravely. Together, as New Yorkers. My friends, the privilege has been mine. Folks, I know you're scared. But when I hear reports of looting, of fights over food or medicine, I say to myself, we are better than this. You are better than this. I've known you my whole life. I am proud to be a member of this community. Don't give in to fear. Help each other. Stand up for those who need it. I've always hated hearing Spider-Man called a hero, because real heroes are the people who get up every day with no special powers and do the right thing simply because it is the right thing. So I'm asking you now, be the heroes I know you all are. J. Jonah Jameson believes in you. The mass breakout at Rikers Island, which camera footage clearly shows Spider-Man involved in, has spilled countless hardened criminals into our streets at the worst possible time. I want to hear how it's affecting you. Speak!
I don't know who I'm more scared of, the criminals or these Sable people. They've all got guns. I mean, it's like the Wild West out here. If one doesn't kill you, the other will.
You raise a very salient point, caller. In times of martial law, civil liberties are most at risk. My advice? Keep your head down. Don't go out unless you have to. Trust the police before Sable. They're from here. They're in this with us. Document any abuses. At some point, this will be over, and they will be held accountable.
What do we do about the escaped inmates from Rikers, Mr. Jameson? They'll do anything. Looting, home invasion, murder.
Fight back. Arm yourselves with whatever you can. Legal firearms, baseball bats, pepper spray, hell, cooking spray in the eyes if that's all you got. We're New Yorkers. We don't lie down for anyone.
Okay, but what if it's one of these nut jobs with powers? Like that rhinoceros guy?
And my friend, you pray. And you go down fighting.
As I said, to me, JJ is rallying the people. Some people might look back on this during this game and think about if JJ was right all along about Spider-Man, all because of Venom. And speaking of Venom, we'll roll right into my next theory, which is Venom's identity. And I think Venom is, well, Peter, then Harry, then Norman. Now, I know I sound crazy to you. You're like, you're a nut job. You're a fool. How can this be? But hear me out. In this shot, we can see Venom in Times Squares. I think this is Peter running away or towards something, either going for Craven because of something that happened or escaping Miles. And I think they will remove the symbiote from Peter and it will bond with Harry. And I don't know what's going to happen with Harry while wearing the suit. Maybe it's not helping him. Maybe it's killing him. But I think Norman, maybe in a plea to spare his son from being trapped in a body he can no longer control, will beg for the symbiote to take his body, which leads to the image of Harry looking out through a destroyed building. Now we think this is Harry, but who just broke in, but it's 100% possible, or not 100%, but 90% possible. 70%? What percentage sounds good to you guys? You decide. But to me, it seems possible that Harry just saw his dad flee, turned into a beast, a monster, which I think will lead to, I don't know how they're going to end it with Norman or Harry dying, but I think either way, one of these two will become the Green Goblin in the next game, blaming Spider-Man for the loss of the other. And I think they'll want revenge. And on that note, I think we should lead right into my final theory. The one I'm not the most confident in, but could still happen. I think Superior Spider-Man will be the Spider-Man we play as in Marvel Spider-Man 3. Depends if the Superior Spider-Man suit isn't something you earn normally. Like, for example, the Spider-Punk suit. You earn it by doing crimes, bases, or research tokens or whatever. You get that, you get a suit if you want to spend the tokens on that. If it's a suit like that in Spider-Man 2, the Superior suit, then this throws that theory out the water. But if you can pay attention in this scene, Miles is chasing after something. It's definitely, I want to say, a raft container, maybe containing a prisoner, maybe it's a cell. I think Doc Ock could be in here. Maybe Craven wants to see the man who once nearly destroyed New York with a virus or easily beat Spider-Man. And depending on how the story goes, Peter might need Doc's help to save Harry. But Doc could trick him. Also, we don't know when Peter gets his spider legs. If you don't read comics or know for certain, the spider legs were prominent on the Iron Spider suit first. However, Doc Ock used them almost all the time when he was Superior Spider-Man. I think Doc Ock makes these spider legs with blue electrical tips to prevent and fight against Venom. Basically, with the electrical tips being installed into the suit will have a concurrent electrical charge, making it impossible for Venom to really just control Peter anymore. Or also for a weapon against the symbiote. But depending on how this goes, the arms might be trapped with a neural interface or something, giving Doc Ock the chance to take Peter's body and giving a Superior Spider-Man. This one I'm the least confident in, but I'm just saying this because I love Superior Spider-Man, so maybe that's the case, and it could be what they're setting up. Now, that's the last theory I really wanted to talk about, but now we could talk about who this guy is. Is it Spencer Smythe, Alistair Smythe, Miles Warren? Which could end up being supporting my Superior Spider-Man theories, as these villains do play a pretty good part in Superior Spider-Man comics. Alistair Smythe having faced Doc Ock and trying to use the same tactic as taking the Spider-Man's body. But Otto was prepared for it, so he let Alistair die. However, then you got Miles Warren, who never really dealt with Superior Spider-Man himself, but he's the guy who started the infamous 90s clone saga, which wasn't great to be a Spider-Man fan, depending on who you ask. But another thing he did is he's the reason why Otto and Peter were both able to have their own bodies, as Otto used Warren's technology to give himself his own Spider Doc Ock body, which they could do or could not. Either way, these are just theories. And if you enjoyed the video, I would appreciate a like. You don't have to subscribe. I'm not going to make you commit to me like that. But if you would like to see a suit wish list, just let me know in the comments or just by liking the video. I wanted to make this video because Spider-Man 2 is like about 2 months away. So I want to make this video just as a, hey, let's see if I'm right or not. And if I'm not, I'm not going to be mad. Hell, I'll be glad that I'm not predicting the game's plot. But that's all I wanted to talk about. There's a lot of more things I can add to this, like Neji Nahir, I think. I forget his name. The voice actor for Miles had a panel a while ago where he was talking about the symbiotes, and he said something that really led into me thinking Venom might have 3 different hosts or something. He says the symbiotes are everywhere. Now, he could have been overhyping the symbiotes or whatever. People thought he was confirming multiplayer, which to me he definitely wasn't. It was just him saying, like, his words were, and I quote, someone asked him, is there going to be co-op? And he was like, I'm sure the developers confirmed that. Yeah, they did. Which I'm pretty sure he was just saying, like, reassuring to himself, like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they already answered this question, but he wasn't outright confirming it. But he was talking about symbiotes, and that led to my second theory part. And I'm pretty sure, I'm not sure if this is 100%, but I'm pretty sure they confirmed that Eddie Brock will be in the game. He just won't be Venom. So it's possible that he could be the Venom if they made a spin-off game, like something like Miles Morales. But I don't know. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you liked it. Peace.